Hi, good morning, all. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hope you're having a wonderful and exciting and fantastic day.
So far, so good.
Just 1 second. There's some more folks. They didn't join yesterday. They wanted to join today. So I'm just checking if they are coming on or not. Otherwise, we are good to go. So friends, how was day one? Did you learn something?
I think we covered a lot. Looking at the notes, I wasn't able to completely go through everything from that PDF that you shared, Dr. Sam, but completed the Rita questions actually. It started there and then I started reading.
Yeah, that's always a good technique because when you start the questions,
yeah,
then your mind starts thinking.
Exactly. Because that organizational structure, I didn't know that there was that important. But then there were a few questions in Rita related to that, and then I thought I'll just make sure that I know it.
Yeah. And Rita, actually, the thing is that when we are doing questions from Rita, we get a little confused with this notion. Hey, PMBOK doesn't talk about this, and Rita talks about this. So is Rita PMBOK, PMBOK Rita? What am I supposed to do? And then
Right.
People have this challenge, and that because we're doing questions from Rita, and Rita is probably the most popular book. If you type on Google PMBOK, PMP, it's probably the first or second hit, and she's been writing for like last 20 years. But a little bit of, in my opinion, her content comes in. I saw that expediter versus
yeah. That one I actually got it from YouTube video, Dr. Sam.
Achha.
Yeah. Is that a wrong statement, Dr. Sam? Because it says that no.
Go ahead.
I know it says that the coordinator has only limited power.
Mm-hmm. I mean, see, think about it. Yesterday we talked about the fact that there are different types of organizational structures, right? That functional is driven by hierarchy, right? You have experts.
Right.
You have the testing expert, you have the dev expert, dev architect, right? So these are experts, and they are the ones who decide everything. Anything gets blocked goes to them through the hierarchy.
Correct.
That's the functional. Then we have matrix, which is a mixture. Right?
Correct.
Now, matrix can be weak, medium, or strong.
Right.
Where you take people from different units and put them together to create a matrix. But in real life, think about it, there are different shades, right? You see, A, very still, no matter what you do, the big boss decides. And B, we're slightly better than that. C, oh, we've gone far away and we've built a system which really helps drive projects, right? And then completely projectized because we don't need anything. We have our funding, we have our resources, we have everything that it takes to be successful. All we need to do is focus on ourselves and get it done. So that's the idea, right? So you're right. The project manager feels very suffocated when he or she is in a functional setup, because on the one hand, she has the responsibility to deliver. On the other hand, there is this hierarchy and bureaucracy and funding and change request and approvals. So,
and especially the resources he has to hire from the functional team. They're not even full-timers. Only a portion of their time is dedicated to the project.
Yeah, and what happens is the functional manager will make them work on 5 different projects.
Yeah, exactly.
20% of your time on this, 20%. We are humans, right?
Yeah.
You tell your wife that 20% of time I will do this with you, and 25% next day she'll say bye-bye.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. But in project management, this is where we were going, and that wasn't really the right direction. So that's why, there was this thought, PMI tried very hard to create this projectized organization, but the business world doesn't really care much about it. It's not a big success, but conceptually and philosophically, we understand, right, what they're trying to say.
Right.
Yeah. So on the real test, you may not have a question which is hanging on to expediter versus coordinator.
Okay.
But you get the sense. The sense is that, hey, expediter is just like a peddler, right? He's pushing files. Like imagine in India, like the Babu does it, right? आप committee करेंगे जब तक बाबू फाइल नहीं देगा. Right? So something similar happened and the bigger the organization gets, the more murky it becomes, right? Because it's not easy to retain size and deliver products. Right?
Agree.
Think about it, if that was so easy, why did Elon Musk become popular? Ford and General Motors should have created an electric car 10 years ago.
That's true.
They had billions of dollars of funding.
Yeah.
Cash and market share.
Right.
Same
It's
thing.
always, it always becomes a problem when after some time when you're established, to bring a change is really difficult. And like you said, Ford had everything, but not the kind of execution or executor to get that thing done.
I've been trying so hard to reinvent myself as a very, solid entrepreneur, but my heart is a teacher. He's a professor. So it's hard.
Yeah.
Think about it, right? Amazon, Jeff Bezos became so rich. Walmart.com, why didn't they do it? Walmart 1854.
Right.
Sam Walton, even in the top 10 guys, Sam Walton is still there and his Walton family is still there. Right? So it is hard, right, for reinventing, and that's the whole idea.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's talk to Ithi and Monica and see how they're doing. Questions, concerns?
I'm doing good. So there were few things that I wanted to just check. I couldn't attempt much from section 3, but section 1 I had attempted. So I just wanted to check few things. Just give me a second. I'm just opening the book. There's a lot of scrolling, I think, the book.
No problem, no problem.
So Monica, you can take up in case in the meantime.
I haven't done even a single question. Sorry about that. I will probably get to it today and work on all 40.
No problem. So today you'll have some extra also, but the good news is because between today and next Friday, you have all this time. Right? Yeah. So we have to see. We're going express mode in the sense we'll learn everything. We'll fill up the application. We'll take the test. Right? Because in real life, you will never have the time to really sit through everything and go back.
Additional.
Yeah. So I strongly recommend, I've seen this, with more than 1,000 people, that the best way to get this done is quickly.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally agree.